Hello everyone, my name is Muhindo Mbar and I welcome you to our 8 Learning webinar. So first things first, by the end of this video, you'll be able to create a website like this, okay? Where you'll have your logo there, you'll have your own menu there, and then you'll have your services, something like that. So the menu will be there and you can have this kind of button there. So you can have there your name and then your picture or any different kind of an idea that you might be having. And then you can have a list of posts that you can list there, and then you also have the services listed there, and also kind of testimonials, and even having a footer of this kind. So this is the kind of the website that I'm going to show you how you can create step by step without skipping any step, whereby even these other pages are already created. So I'll not stop by teaching you just how to create it, but I'll also show you how you can host it on internet so that it can be accessed across the whole world by following each step without skipping any step. So with that much said, if you're excited, if you want to learn how we can create this kind of website, then I'll request you to be very much attentive in the presentation that I'm going to do for you in 30 minutes, a practical presentation in order for you to add this more skill on what you already know. So without wasting much time, let's go and look into our today's presentation. We're going to use a technology called WordPress. So WordPress is a software or is a technology that we do use to create websites with simplicity without writing any code. There is a list of other softwares that compete with WordPress, but WordPress is the most popular software and content management system, as we're going to elaborate. So WordPress has very simple and straightforward interfaces that will enable you to create content and manage your content with simplicity. It does not need you to know anything in coding if you want to make a basic website. Thousands of customizable themes to match your brand. So when you talk about themes, we talk about the appearance of your website. So WordPress, it has got a lot, thousands and thousands of themes that are available for you, whereby they can help you to create different kind of website or that website that look in different ways, as we're going to demonstrate. So we have over 58,000 plugins of WordPress. So when you talk about plugins of WordPress, these are parts or components of WordPress that will add different functionalities into your WordPress. So here we learned that we have looked at two different kinds of terminologies. The first one is a theme, and we've said the theme will work on improving the appearance of your WordPress, and the second one of your WordPress website. And the second one that I've looked at is a plugin. A plugin is the one that will work on adding the functionalities on your WordPress website. So these plugins can boost the SEO of your website, and they can also enhance the security of your website. We can use those same plugins to integrate the social media into our website and so many other features that these plugins can add into your website. Here are popular websites that have already been built by WordPress. If you come to Google search and search WordPress popular websites, you'll get a list of many websites that have already been made by WordPress, of giant companies. For example, Microsoft News is made of WordPress, TEDblog is made of WordPress, The Vogue is made of WordPress, CPAN is made of WordPress, New York Times, can you imagine? New York Times is made of WordPress, MTV is made of WordPress, the Skype News part is made of WordPress, the Sony Music is made of WordPress, the Angry Birds is made of WordPress. You can see even the State House of America is made of WordPress, and BBC of America, BBC is made of WordPress. Usain Bolt website is made of WordPress. Mozilla Blog is made of WordPress. Even Al Jazeera is made of WordPress. I would like you to visit the website of Al Jazeera and see how professional it looks. It is also made of WordPress. So, and so many more that couldn't fit on this screen. So what does that mean? It means that if these giant companies have trusted WordPress to host, to be used on their website, or have used the website they have used WordPress to create their own website. What does it mean? It means that even you can trust it, and the time that you can invest in learning and mastering WordPress, you cannot do it. You may not regret it. So since these giant companies have trusted WordPress, what does it mean? It means that it is scalable and it is stable. So you will not regret the time that you will invest in to learn WordPress. So in our today's practical session, the next session, I'm going to demonstrate to you and introduce WordPress to you and show you how practical and how simple it is to do what? To create a WordPress website, but not only just creating it, but having it published on internet. So without wasting much time, let's dive into practicals and you see how you can make our WordPress website within 30 minutes. So I'm going to give you very clear steps that you can follow to create your own website online. So I'm going to give you very clear steps and a path that you can follow in order to create your own websites and have them published online. Here is the very first step: domain and hosting. So if these words are new to you, I'm going to explain what they mean to you. So I'm going to give you very clear steps and a path that you can follow to create your websites and have them published online. So I'll request you to be very, very attentive in order for you to understand everything that I'm going to explain. So here is the step number 1. So the first step is domain and hosting, or acquiring a domain and hosting. I'm going to explain what's meant by these phrases if they are new to you. So domain is the unique identification link that is going to be allocated for your website. Just like the way you hear the word URL. Examples of domain can be www.yourname.com, www.google.com, www.zoom.com. So those kind of links, they are called what? They are called domain. And then hosting. Hosting is a space where your website is going to be stored. So without wasting much time, let's go and see and learn how we can do it, how you can purchase domain and hosting. To purchase domain and hosting, there are different ways. You have, like me, I know only two main ways. One way is to look for a local hosting within your country, wherever you are. You can search website hosting within my country. So if you search for local hosting, they become a little bit simpler for you to acquire, because you will pay even without using a card. You can pay using mobile money services, or you can even take cash to that company, and then they'll give you a hosting that can be even accessed, that is going to be accessed across the entire world. So if you want, that's the one step. Then another step is using the international companies. So you'll find these international companies will need you to have a credit card. So in order for you to be covered, if you don't have a credit card, let's say you don't have a Visa card or a MasterCard, you can begin with with a local hosting, or a hosting that is provided within your country, for the company that is provided within your country. However, your website will be also accessed outside the country, even everywhere. For example, you can say web hosting in, for example, I can put Uganda, so you can also put your respective country. Web hosting in Uganda. So when you search on Google web hosting in Uganda, you'll see search results of web hostings for companies that do web hosting within your country. So if you open, for example, this, okay, So those are the 3 companies that are providing web hosting in my country. You can also search within your country in case you don't have a credit card. Okay, so when you come here, you'll find their packages and the steps of purchasing a web hosting with your country. They are very, very straightforward. You just click add to cart. They'll ask you to enter your phone number and then you check out. And on the checkout, they'll give you the local ways of paying that money. For example, they want me to put my domain. I'll put my domain and then I say check and then I submit. And then these people will go ahead and contact me, and then I take the money to their company by cash, or I send to them using mobile money. That is one way. So this is another hosting. So there are so many hosting providers or the domain providers. So a domain, most of the time the domain will come with the what? With the hosting. So now another way is through using international companies. So just simply come and search here web hosting. So when you search web hosting, you'll be able to see some international companies that provide web hosting. So after securing your web hosting, there is now one more last thing. Like after you've purchased the web hosting, they'll send to you the logins to your web hosting, and those logins will take you to something called cPanel. So in whatever web hosting they provide to you, in anything that any web provider that you've purchased from, whether it's a local company, whether it's an international company, all of them, the interface may be different, the landing may be different. This one may be using the color of green, this one yellow, this one's blue, this one red. All of them, it can be like totally different for each website. They have like a separate user interface when you log in. But the end point, or where you'll be finishing the final point, it will be to the point called cPanel. So the cPanel in full is called control panel. They'll send you the logins to your email, and they will lead you to your cPanel. So let's say that you've purchased from the local company like this one. After they have said that, okay, we have activated your service, what and what, the next thing that you'll have to ask them, how do I access my cPanel? So they'll have to give you a very clear steps of how you can access the cPanel according to their interface, okay? So the cPanel will look like this. This is a cPanel. So for me, I've successfully logged in using my hosting company, and I have paid my hosting for 1 year, which is around 120,000 Uganda shillings, which is around $25 or $20, and I've paid for 1 year, and this is my hosting. So at the end of the day, all of us, we should land here after you've secured your hosting, of which steps I've given you the very clear steps. Step number 3, and that's WordPress installation. As I've already discussed, we're going to use WordPress technology to simplify our work of creating our website. So at this step, after you've secured your hosting, you have created your subdomain if you needed it. The next step that you're going to do, the second step for those who don't need subdomain, the third step for those who have done subdomains, the next step that we're going to do is, this particular third step that we're going to do is installing WordPress in our hosting. So I'll show you how that is done. So to install WordPress, you'll come to your website and then you go, to your cPanel. This is my cPanel. I believe right now you know what is meant by a cPanel, a place where you control your web hosting. So I'm going to come to a place where there is software here, and then you'll find WordPress here. Okay, so I click on WordPress by Softaculous. Okay, and when you click on it, this is a software. Softaculous is a software that's going to help you to install technologies into your website with simplicity. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and click on install. Okay, it is here, mohindo.business24.info. Okay, you select the subdomain. So as I said, that if you want to put on the main side, you don't select the subdomain. You come and remove this WP, otherwise it will be inside that folder. You remove it. Okay, then you select the WordPress version. You can keep it the way it is. Okay, then after doing that, there are a few things that you may need to set. For example, what is the name of your website? Okay, so Mohindo. Okay, I can say maybe I am Mohindo. Maybe it is my portfolio website. I can call it I am Mohindo, like this. Then the description, maybe Muhindo Mubaraka, maybe digital CV, something like that. Okay, digital CV, online CV. You can describe if it's an e-market, or if it maybe say website for a company, you can describe here a few description of it. Then you come here, how do you want to be logging in? So I can put here my email if I want to be logged in by email. So let me put my email. And then here you put the password, okay? How you want to be logged in that website using a password. I can put maybe that password itself. And it should be secret. Okay, you can hide, you can unhide. So let me put password. Okay. So what is the administrator's email? I put my email there. So I'll be logging in to this website using this username and this password, called password. Okay. That's it. These others are option. You can skip them. Go ahead and click on what? On install. So it will take less than 5 minutes for it to do what? To install. For me, it don't even take a minute. So I've successfully created my website. Okay. So if I want to directly log in into my website, okay, I can click here. Then it will take me to the login of the website. But if I don't want to directly log into my site, I can just click here, mohindo.ugnews.info. So I know you may face some challenges, but trust me, you can fix those challenges. This is not magic, okay? So I go ahead and click on my website. Boom, you can see the website is there. It is secured. And if you visit now, mohindo.ugnews.info, you can be able to get my website from anywhere in the mobile phone. For example, let me come here and I put it here in incognito. So let's try to see how it look like on the mobile app. On the mobile phone, you see, that's how it also looks like on the mobile phone. Okay, see, I'm able to access my website. It's able to access on a global, everywhere in the world. This website can be accessed. So it is that simple to create a website. Administration access, so as administrator access and navigation. So in this section, we are going to look at how we can administer or how we can manage our website, okay, and also going to see how WordPress navigation is organized, so we can be familiar to we can be familiar to the WordPress architecture. So I'll go ahead and visit my website. So this is the website. I have my cPanel on the other side. So this is the website, okay? So one thing that I want you to understand, WordPress it has two sides. It has two sides. One side is for the public, another side is for the administrator, okay? So the public website, the public side is the section where, is a section that will be accessed publicly, like I don't need to log in to access it. And then the second side is the administration side, or the side of administrator. For it to access it, you'll have to provide the email and password, a correct email and password in order for you to access it. And once you access it, you'll be able to do what? To manage it. Let's say like changing the post, being able to add their new posts, being able to change the theme, being able to add the content in your website. That is after you've done what? You've logged in. So from now you should understand that a website or WordPress website will have two sides, the public side and the administrator side. So at this moment, we are going to see how we can access the administrator side, and then we see how we can start managing our website. So to access the administrator side, you'll find a login button somewhere in your website, okay? Or if you cannot find the login button, it is simple to log in. You just simply come to your domain or to your link and then put /wp-admin. So when you put /wp-admin, it will give you the login screen where you can be able to do what? To log in. So here, you still remember, we created our username and what? And password. If you forget, you can still reset your username and password. So let me put my email, and then my password was the name password, okay? So that was my password. If I want to be remembered, click on remember. Then I click on login. So if these are correct, they will allow me to do what? To proceed. Okay, so I don't know why it's refusing. Okay, password, that was my password. It should work as well. I can as well reset it. Okay, so that is I've successfully logged in. So you can see how the administrator's part or the administrator dashboard of WordPress looks like. So we're going to see, if you want to go now to the public side, you click on visit the site. It will take you to the public side. So one unique thing that you should realize that has been added to our website is this action bar, this bar. It was not there when we were not logged in. So this bar will give you some shortcuts that will help you to manage your what? Your website. So let us look at the navigation. How can you navigate through a WordPress website, and maybe different terminologies that are used in WordPress. Okay, so first navigation that we have just learned, I can be able to switch to dashboard using this, and I can also be able to switch to my website or to my public website using this. So let's go back to the dashboard, so the administrator's part. Okay, let us look at the navigation. So the navigation of WordPress is very simple, clear, and straightforward. So the first navigation is here, where you can be able to change your username and password in this corner. Okay, then another navigation, then another thing, here we have a button of new. So this new, you can be able to create a new post, you can be able to add a new media like video and the rest, you can be able to create a page, you can be able to add a new user. Okay, then you have here a place that will allow you to switch to WordPress, to your website, and switch back to the dashboard. Then here you'll have your menu. Now this left hand side menu, it is a place where it will be used now to do what? To manage your website. So in this menu, for example, you have different items such as posts. We shall explain what is meant by post. Such as media, we shall explain what is meant by media. Pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, and tools and settings. So like that, you'll be able to do what? To be able to navigate to your WordPress website. So there are the two main things. These others, it will help you with the options of what you want to see on the page. For example, if I don't want to see these updates on my page, I can be able to uncheck them, and when I come here to the dashboard, I'll see like there is nothing. So here it is a place where you choose what you want to see, okay, on your dashboard. Step number 5. I hope you're following. I hope you're practicing if you're watching this video later. So step number 5, our 5th step, is WordPress theme installation. First things first, let's first define what's meant by theme. So a theme is how should I call it? is a component that you will, a piece of component that you will add in your website and activate it. And once you activate it, it will change the look and feel of your website. We all need our website to be unique, not to look like copy and paste or copycat or from other websites. So WordPress realized that, and then they introduced the part of it, or the component of it, called theming. So the theme will enable us to create something that is unique and a little bit different, and having specific colors that you want, also the font and the rest. So that's what meant by what? By a theme. So as you can see, our website at this moment, it is very, very plain, and it does not look very attractive. So I'm going to show you how we can install themes and make it a little bit colorful and a little bit unique and independent from other websites. So that's what meant by a theme. So let's go and see where you can access theme. So to access theme, you'll find them here under themes. So before I even go to theme, let me first explain a little bit about plugins. So plugins, they are extensions that will add more features to your website or to your WordPress website. Let's say that you want to integrate e-commerce in your website and maybe be able to start selling, then you may need a plugin to do that. Let's say that you want to have maybe membership, people to register on your WordPress website and maybe manage their membership using your website, then you may need a plugin to do that. Let's say that maybe you want to have maybe a feature where someone can be able to access the buttons of sharing to WhatsApp and sharing to Facebook, those kind of buttons, you may need a plugin. So a plugin will literally add functionalities to your WordPress website. Whereas the theme will change the appearance or will work on the looks and the feel of your WordPress website. So now let's go straight now into plugins can be for another day. For them, they're about functionalities. Let's go straight into our WordPress theming. So to access the themes, you'll come here under appearance. As I told you, it is about appearance and the looks of your website. Click on appearance and then click on themes. When you click on themes, you'll be able to see the themes that are already installed in your WordPress website. So you can have many themes installed in your WordPress website, but you can only have one theme as an active theme on your website. So WordPress provides free themes that you can use for free. And also the community of WordPress, we provide community of WordPress, we provide paid themes. So there are so many paid themes of WordPress that you can be able to add in your WordPress website to become very powerful. For example, you can come just simply here and say paid WordPress themes. So there is this company called Inverto. They sell WordPress themes and also other companies. So here they'll show you different kind of themes. There's this one called Avada. There's this one called B. So you can visit them and check how they look like, and you can even see the pricing. Okay. So this theme will give a different look for your website and functionalities, but you'll have to pay for that only one time in order for you to do what to install. So since we don't have money at this time, we are going to first use a free theme to learn how themes work. Free themes of WordPress. So to add a free theme of WordPress, you just simply come here and say add new theme. So when you click on add new theme, if you purchased the theme, let's say that you purchased the theme from outside, they'll give you a zip file that you'll have to upload here. But if you want to use WordPress's themes, free themes, you can just simply click on add new themes, and then you'll be able to see a marketplace of themes or a listing of themes. These themes, you can be able to say, maybe I want to say the latest one, then they'll be able to give you the latest theme that have been published. Maybe say I want to see maybe the block themes, the themes that have the block, you can click there and be able to see the themes that have the block. So you can even be able to search a theme here. But right now we have, for example, at WordPress at this time, we have like most popular themes, which are 6,253, the most popular themes. So to demonstrate our today's lecture, I'm going to use a free theme, this called Astra. So Astra is a very good theme. However, you can also try other themes like Ocean WP. It is a free and paid theme. You can also try in your free time, you can try these different kind of themes that are there. But for this case, I'm going to begin by using this theme called Astra. So to use the theme, you can just simply first click on it to see how it's going to look like on your website. So this is a sample of Astra theme. If I install this theme in my website, then my things will look like this, okay? So I think I love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install it. So to install it in your website, you just simply click here on install. So the system will process and install this theme in your WordPress, in your website. So as I told you, if you come here to appearance, you can have so many themes, and even if you go to your website, you'll see that nothing has changed. It is still the same theme. Why? Because you can have many themes, but you can have only one active theme. So what to do next right now is to now activate the theme that I've just installed. So to activate the theme that I've installed, I just simply click here on activate. So it will go ahead and activate for me that theme. So still you'll not find anything very special. You see, if I visit the website, it's just looking like that. Okay, just looking like that. So that's where it takes now us to the next step of templates and demo data, or what you call dummy data. Okay, so these templates and dummy data will give you the starting features in your WordPress website, so you should not struggle. And then for you start from those features to modify your WordPress website. So before you start using a theme, first check, does it have dummy data or demo data? if they promise you demo data, how does their demo data looks like before you purchase a theme or before you install it in your WordPress website. So for me, I think this one's going to work for me. So now the next step we're going to do, we are going to see how we can install the demo data or the dummy data into our WordPress website. So we can start from there, because again, still things are still hard. Building this website that is very plain like this to come up with something that looks beautiful, it is not a joke. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here to my dashboard, and then you see this this theme Astra. It gives us where to start from, and they say, hey, you can start from using our templates. So I'm going to click here on install templates, going to process and activate me there. Okay, so according to Astra theme, they repeat, these are theme-based things now. Okay, it's not like every theme will have this. Okay, so according to Astra theme, our website will have, they have two types of templates. One is classic template, another one is AI built template, but this one is still in trial. You can try it out. You can build your website using AI and it will create for you the whole website. So for me, I'm going to use this classic one. Click on build templates. So I choose the editor that I want to use. I may choose this Beaver Builder, and then after choosing, they'll bring me different examples or different samples of themes that are available for free, or templates that are available for free and for paid. So there is this one, it's a very nice template. Okay, there is this one, there is this one. So there are so many templates that you can find there that are already built for you. So these templates are categorized in form of business templates, local business template, maybe personal care, and then professional templates. Then there is personal sites. Then there is community templates like schools and the rest. And then there is e-commerce templates, and then there's blog templates. So, for example, now let's say that I want community templates. I can just simply click on schools, and then I'll be able to see the template that is available there for school. If I want maybe for preschools, I can click there and I can be able to see the template available for preschools. So if I want for business, I can say maybe for an agency. If I click on agency, I'll be able to see that one. I can go ahead and say maybe I want for a restaurant. So if I click on a restaurant, I can be able to see the template that they've already designed for what? For restaurant. You can remove, or maybe you say you want a personal care for a salon. So you can be able to see the templates for salon. You want the template for finance. For people who do finance, you'll be able to see them there. Okay. If you want like all the templates in that category, you can click on it itself, and then you'll be able to do what? To show you. So you can see the templates of finance people. This one includes also maybe the online coach. So all these templates. So you can look at the one that attracts you, the one that you want to get started with. Okay, and then start with that one. For example, what should I take? Every template looks nice for me. For example, you can start with this one. If it is an organic shop, you can start with this one. You can start with this one. So any template that you think that is going to look for you, looks nice for you. You can even be able to do what? To change it if you really want to change it. If you want to change it. Okay. So let me begin with one. So for you can play with them all and choose the one that you think is going to work for you. You see all these ones. Some are paid, of course. So let me pick this free one. Okay. See, there are so many. I can even remove this professional and look around. Almost many of them are beautiful. Okay. You see, there's this one for a book. Like if you're an author, you want to publish your book and have it for a retail website, you can use this one. All right. For me, I think I should just take this very first one. This one, chartered accountant. Okay, this one. Okay, I can take this one. It is good. I can even take this one. Anyone that you want. Let me take this one. Okay, so when you click on it, they'll first show you its preview before you go into it. They'll show you how it's going to look like. Okay, so something like that. All right, so let me take that one without wasting my time. So for you can play with different ones. So if I have a logo, I can go ahead and upload my logo there, and then I just say skip and continue. And then I can choose here the font if I have a specific one that I want to do with, and then I say continue. Then I can put here maybe tell us a bit about yourself, but this is optional. You can tell them if you want. And then after I say submit and build my website. So your website will start building. You can see our website has finished building. That is so nice. So you still remember how our website was looking plain? Now let us visit right now. Boom, you see, we have a full setup for the website. So my task will be now to modify it to what I want. So you can see we are able to create, let me take it in incognito mode. You see, we are able to create such an amazing piece of work without any pain, okay? Because for me, I've not seen any pain, okay? So you see, this is the website that I've just created right now. So if you access it on the mobile phone, if I come here to inspect and I click on the mobile phone, you see, it will look like this on a Samsung phone. Have a submenu there, can click there, okay? So I think it's amazing. Okay, so that's the website. So I have here the About Us. The About Us page is already installed. Okay, so mine is going to be how I can modify it. Then we have our services. So the services are already there. And then we have like choose me, why me? So here I can be able to show your project. You see? And then you can be able maybe to request your quote. And then you have here your contact information. So I'll just show you one more thing, how we can be able to modify what we already have. And remember, everything that I'm doing right now, it is live on internet. So if right now you visit mohindo.hiddennews24.info, you can be able to access my website I've just created. So if I'm not interested in this website, it is still okay. I can be able to do what? To change it. Let me change it one more time, and then we learn another thing. So if I want to change it, I can just simply come here to Astra. Okay. And then say start customizing. Sorry, no, not customizing. I'll come to Astra, and then I come here to starter templates, and then click on next. I want us to test another template, and then we learn another thing. Which template should I take? Everything looks nice. Let me take this one. Okay, let me take this one just to save time. Click next. Click next, click next, start building. Boom, you can see it has finished building. So if I visit my site, that's my website, you see? So you can start doing website for people. You just do that and then you modify. So I'm going to show you how you can modify. Can you see? That's your website. You have built it with your own hands, okay? So you have to just be changing the colors and modifying. So you have the About Us, you have the Contact Us page, everything's already put in for you. So you have just to change this one. Okay, so now how do you change this content? Because that is very important, because this is not my content. Okay, so to change the content, I'll just simply come here. For example, if I want to change this, I'll just simply come here and then I click on Beaver Edit, Beaver Builder. Say no thanks. So you see, changing content is very simple. For example, this word is contact me. I can click here and I just change it to what? To contact us, like this, and it's done. I say done and then say publish. So when I click on publish, these changes have changed everywhere. So if I come here to home, I can be able to do what? To change anything by just simply using the builder. For example, if I want to change this one, I just click on builder. So if I want to have this one as a separate name or a different name, I just double click there. Okay. So instead of saying maybe discover a magical journey, I can just put here discover amazing journey, and I put like this. Okay, and I save. So instead of having discover amazing journey, whatever magical journey is now amazing journey. So I can change anything. I can change the pictures. I can change the layouts. I can remove what I feel I don't want. I can change the colors. When I finish, I come to publish and then to publishes. Yeah, so that is a website and it is complete. You can even be able to visit anywhere, and I can be able to change it to anything that I want, as how I've demonstrated to you. And we have a list of templates that we can use to make our website look independent and unique without writing any code.